From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your evening update.
Well, once again, we got to see some beautiful clearing for many of us along the coast here this afternoon. You can see some of those clouds trying to make their way back here late this afternoon and evening. This is looking out at Elk Country, just north of Trinidad. You can see some of that sunny sky, just a picturesque out there. Beautiful, beautiful shot here that we're looking at just north of Trinidad at this point. We take a look at Crescent City. Look at that. Some nice breaks in the clouds. Beautiful. Getting close to sunset, but absolutely gorgeous sight that we're looking at here out in extreme north coast at this point here. Absolutely gorgeous. We're going to see more of those clouds coming in though for tonight and into tomorrow morning before it most likely clears out again here for tomorrow afternoon. But here's the deal. No big changes well into next week for the coast and even the inland areas. Highs mainly, not manly, but mainly below normal. Gotta love some of those typos, right? It's a manly below normal. It's manly to be below normal. That's what I was really trying to communicate here. But no, highs will mainly be below normal here with a warming trend toward the end of next week and into that next weekend. All right, so let's take a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Temperatures in the low 50s. As we go into tonight and early tomorrow morning for the inland areas. And for the coast, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies. Looks like some of that fog in the morning, but again, some clearing for the afternoon. For Trinity County, we're looking at mainly clear skies. Not manly, but mainly clear skies. Temperatures in the mid-50s. And there you can see for tomorrow, looking at those clear skies as well. Temperatures low, maybe even some mid-90s in there. So here's your temperature trend. And I was talking about how temperatures are just kind of staying around normal for this time of the year. And you can see a bit of an increase at the beginning of next week, then a drop, and then they start to kind of go back up. And I'm expecting maybe by the end of next weekend and potentially into that next week, the potential for some triple-digit heat. And here's why. That heat that is kind of over the central United States, it's going to stay there. It's going to be over Texas and not to mention even to the east of that. This cooler air here is going to pretty much stay put. Some hot air is going to come in from the south. Now, it's not going to completely move over us, because what's going to happen is this cooler air is going to kind of ride over that and kind of squeeze this heat off to the west. So bottom line, it is going to warm up. As you can see here, this is not this upcoming Monday, but a week from Monday. That heat will expand into our region. It's going to give us an increase in the temperatures, but nothing major at this point. There's the monsoon moisture. Now, we will eventually see a chance for some thunderstorms to make their way in the southern Cascades and northern Sierra here toward the end of next week. But at this point, it should stay up to our east. I don't anticipate anything for the north coast, including Trinity County. All right, so here's a look at your visibility. Yeah, so we're going to be looking at tomorrow morning. Here's tomorrow morning about 8 a.m. There's the fog along the coast, patchy fog. Could be dense in some areas. We go into Sunday afternoon. Look at that. We're seeing some clearing out there. I mean, not entirely, I think, for some of us, but a lot of sunshine. Then Monday morning, we're seeing some of the patchy fog out there. Monday afternoon, more clearing. So yeah, it's been pretty nice where we've seen these afternoons clearing out for the coast. Wave heights through Sunday are probably going to increase just a little bit. Now we look at your marine forecast for your Sunday. Those winds will be from the northwest at 5 to 15 knots, with your waves from the northwest at 4 feet at about 6 seconds, and from the southwest at 2 feet at about 14 seconds. There you can see your high tide around noon. Your low tide will be about 4:18 tomorrow afternoon. So here's what it looks like tonight. Temperatures are going to drop down mainly in the mid to upper 50s for the inland areas in Trinity County. Mid to upper 50s for the coast. And tomorrow, we're going to be looking at clearing eventually for the coast, but starting off those clouds. Sunny skies inland, not quite reaching 90, so it actually won't be too bad. And then temperatures in the low 90s for Trinity Center, Weaverville, Hayfork, but Ruth about 86 degrees. So here's what we've got. So temperatures are going to increase a little bit by Monday. You see how the temperatures then slowly drop. We're back down to about 84 degrees by Thursday, but then they kind of go back up again and should be in the 90s by Saturday. That's the same story for Weaverville. Temperatures going up, they go down, and then they start to go back up again toward the end of next week and into the weekend. Now, of course, we're not going to see that temperature spread or trend for the coast, but we are going to be looking at temperatures between 62 and 63, morning clouds, and afternoon clearing, especially over the next few days.